Hello everyone and welcome to the table. My name's Nathaniel. This is a channel where I discuss lore around role-playing games such as Starfinder and World of Darkness, but today's video is going to be a little different. I have seen a few other YouTube creators do something like this, but I haven't seen anyone do it in the tabletop gaming space, at least not yet. So I thought this video might be interesting for those of you who want to see behind the scenes what it can be like if you wanted to get into the RPG space. And if you're seeing this and you are a content creator around other role-playing games, I would be interested to know, even myself, if this is what your experience has been like. This is going to be a year in review. These are the stats for the first year that I have been monetized as a YouTube creator. This is just a quick shot of the channel as a whole. As you can see, I didn't start getting any views until November 7th of 2019. That was when I did my first video upload. It was awful. Thankfully, as I've improved, the channel has steadily grown. In January of 2021, I got my 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, and it wasn't until February 1st that I was accepted into the YouTube Partner Program, which is where you can see this start to actually pick up here. The first day, I did $2.20. By the end of the year, I had gotten up to 3,000 subscribers. My very first month monetized, so that's February 1st of 2021, I did a total of 18.4 thousand views for the month. My click-through rate was 4.47%. Now, for frame of reference, YouTube does say that a good metric is between 2 and 10%. Every channel is different. You should only measure your click-through rate against yourself. With that being said, this is the stuff that you're really going to want to see here. My very first month of being monetized on YouTube, I made $48.94 US. My revenue per thousand was $2.67, and February's, because I missed it, was $8.12. March was quite a bit better. I did $72.85 with an RPM of $4.82. The RPM is what I get paid. If you watch an ad or if you click on an ad, then I get paid from that. My screen is kind of covering this up, but in March, my CPM, which is cost per thousand, so that's what advertisers pay YouTube to get an ad on my video, was $12 even. Thankfully, my channel has had an upward trend. Although it hasn't been a straight line up, it has trended upwards. It's been quite a journey to learn all of this and figure this all out. For the month of April, I did $72.95. The RPM was $4.80, and my CPM was $12.06. May was better still. I did $91.09. My RPM was $5.91, and the CPM for this month was $14.99. This was interesting because May overall had less views in this month than some of my previous months at that time, but I did get more revenue for those views. June also saw the viewership go down, and as a result, some of my income for June also went down at least a little bit. $89.76 for the entire month, but the RPM is still going up. $6.07 in total is what I received back, and the CPM for this month was $14.70. July was a good month for views with 18,000 views for the channel. The revenue did come down this month, and ad revenue is pretty seasonal, so you're starting the summer, people are going outside and playing, and this was when COVID restrictions had relaxed at least a little bit, so people were going outside. $86.03 for the month, $4.82 for the RPM for this month, and the CPM was down as well, $11.56. August was a good month for me. I almost got 24,000 views on the channel, and this particular month I made $129.09. My RPM was $5.47, my CPM was $12.44. And for the CPM, as a reminder, this is what YouTube gets paid, and then after that, the RPM is what I get paid as the creator. There is a 55-45 split for the favor of myself. And this is fine with me. It's YouTube's platform. I didn't pay anything to do this outside of buying my own equipment, but I didn't pay YouTube anything up front to get started. I do pay them when it comes to the advertising because they take a chunk of that, and that's okay with me. And before we go into September, if you are enjoying this video, please let me know by hitting the thumbs up button. I'm really interested to see how well this is going to go over. I'm somewhat doing this for myself so that I can do another one in the future and look back on where I was. but I also wanted to demystify the platform for other creators who may want to start their own channels in the RPG space. September saw viewership numbers of 27,000 views for the channel, and for the month of September I made $145.65. My RPM was $5.43, and my CPM was $12.77. Now, some of you may ask me about this 55-45 split. You may have noticed, if you're doing the math, that the RPM is not 55% of the CPM. And this happens because some people use ad blockers so that they don't see ads, so I will never get a monetized view from that. Some people don't watch the ads, some people don't click on the ads, and that's fine. Advertisers still have to pay full price to put that ad there, whether you click on it or not. November was one of my biggest months of 2021. The channel was really taking off and things were really starting to grow for me, and they're still going up. For November, I made $220.56. My RPM was $6.73, and the CPM was $14.15. November, you're gearing up for Christmas. As I mentioned, ad revenue is fairly seasonal, so when you're leading up into the major holidays, you will see a bit of an uptick in revenue. At least that was the case for myself. December closes out 2021 as my best viewed month on the channel. 34.2 thousand views. This number is mind-boggling to me. I also took some time off during the Christmas break, so you'll see there's a bit of a gap in the videos here. And for the month of December, $217.39. My RPM was $6.43, and the CPM was $14.22. To wrap this all up, I made almost $1,350 in US money for the year. My RPM averaged to be $5.18 across 2021, and the CPM averaged $13.03 for the entire year. Things are still growing. I am looking forward to more of this in 2022. In about 2 weeks' time, I'm going to be moving to the United Kingdom, so I will be getting my studio set up over there. To give some context for what I was doing for work beforehand, when I was working full-time before I decided to leave my employer, I was doing around $4,500 US a month. So I'm a far cry from the income that I used to have, but I am having much more fun doing this. And this is just in ad revenue. I do have a Patreon as well. I have averaged a little over $100 US a month with that for 2021. But I haven't done any sponsorship, so there's no sponsorship money. I've started a merch store, but there's been zero sales on that yet, so there's been no income from that. If this does go over well, let me know what else you'd like to see. I do approach this from a business mindset, and I found a great way to manage all of this financially from behind the scenes, so let me know if you're interested in that. I could do a video on that. My most popular video will be up on the screen if you want to see something else that I normally talk about. Until then, my name's Nathaniel. Thanks for stopping by, everyone.